and welcome to another Thermomix Cooking Made Easy video with me, Sarah. I'm Thermomix advisor and I'm going to be showing you today how to make a chicken spinach lasagna, another recipe using our Thermomix TM6, which we are using preparation, grating, making a bechamel sauce, preparing the tomatoes with the sauce, and then basically compiling a lasagna to bake in the oven. So I'm going to be showing you that information today. Okay, so let's just make a start. So just take away our scales, take away the varoma, and we're going to go to my week, and we'll find here our chicken and spinach lasagna. So taking away this, 1 minute, we start cooking. So we're going to put in first our 200 grams of cheese. This we're going to be doing is to grate the cheese up into pieces, to grate it up, the small pieces that put in. Press next. So the measuring cup and lid, which I've done. So 5 seconds, going to a speed of 8. Press next. Okay, just put that into a bowl. So just see in there, you can see our grated cheese. Put that into that bowl here. You can see from those sort of 3 centimetre cubes of cheddar cheese, we have finally grated it down using our grinding method. Okay, there we go, we can see that there. That was in chunks, 3 centimetre chunks of cheddar cheese in 3 seconds, ground down. Okay, our next is 80 grams of olive oil. Okay, I'm going to do it just a bit under because I don't like to put too much oil in. And then 200 grams of onions quartered, and next is 4 garlic cloves, which I've got all of those in there. So we're just putting in onion quarters, and then again inserting in our measuring cup and lid. So 2 seconds, we're just going to grate that up and chop. Okay, press next. Going to check that's all, yep, done. I just push it down at the side. So if we just have a look, which were our quarter of onions in there, you can just see how finely it's chopped those all up. I mixed it up with the oil and the butter, and garlic, and we're now going to saute those onions to cook them. So next, going for 7 minutes, 120 degrees, at a speed of 1. So we're just going to saute those using that onions, garlic and oil. Okay, and let's press next. Okay, so we'll just transfer half the garlic and onions to a bowl. And we're just going to put that to one side. There you can just see our sautéed onions. So let's just put that to one side for the minute. Okay, and we're now putting in the rest of the ingredients. So we've got 700 grams of skinless chicken breasts cut in pieces. So just put that in. Okay, so mine's a little bit over just because the size of the chicken was quite big, but it doesn't matter, you know, as long as you have roughly the amount you need. 300 grams of ripe tomatoes. Okay, and next 100 grams of white wine. Again, our liquids, remember, are measured in grams because the recipe development team just convert those over. There we go, slightly over, that's fine. Okay, 2 cubes of chicken stock, which I have here. Just spread those around with all that wine. That's it. And next, half a teaspoon of salt. Sprinkle that through. And half a teaspoon of ground black pepper. One teaspoon of mixed herbs. So just those dried mixed herbs there. And then next, put our measuring lid back on there. And then next, okay, and if we look closely at the screen, we can see we're going to use 15 minutes in the time. We're going on to our aroma function, so that's our steam function where water boils around 100, 120 degrees. It's a constant boiling, creating steam to steam the chicken and the tomatoes all together. We have a reverse blade, so we're using the backs of the blades, which are blunt, so all it's doing is stirring it around, so there's not really any chopping up going on in there. And we're going to be using our stirring mode. If I put that on, little spoon, so it's a very, very gentle stir around, and as I say, with that reverse blade function on. Our temperature of our bowl from that sauteing is at 75. You can see there on the degrees. So gradually it's red here. That's telling us the bowl's hot, and it's into a red where it's hot, and it's going to bring that aroma temperature right up in the meantime. Okay, so we're just going to let that run for 14 minutes. Okay, so that's us finished there. We can see on the screen we've hit the aroma. We're still red from the hot bowl, and it's hit their aroma. So let's press next. Okay, we're going to pour half the filling into a dish. So I have the dish here. Taking off that lid. There. Okay, just give that a stir around. Good. So. Then we're going to put some dried sheets of pasta over that. Okay, so place the remaining chicken in there, and we're just going to cover that also with those lasagna sheets. Super. Okay, so half the reserved grated cheese. I'm just going to sprinkle that over the top. We're now going to put our reserved onions back in the bowl that we had earlier. And then we're going to add in chopped, thawed, it says frozen spinach. I'm actually going to use fresh spinach because I prefer it to be fresh. Just get that squashed in. And next, half a teaspoon of sea salt. Quarter of a teaspoon of black pepper. And a pinch of nutmeg. There we go. So putting on our lid, our measuring cup back on. I'm going for 5 minutes, 100 degrees, speed of 1. Okay, so So we're just going to take that mixture, spread that over here. There we go, so it's all spread out, as we can see there. And then next, preheat the oven to 180 degrees, and then I'm going to clean that mixing bowl ready to make our bechamel sauce. Okay, so we're now going to make our bechamel sauce. So I'm going to put in 600 grams of milk. Okay, and 10 grams of butter. There we go, so 10 grams there. 30 grams of extra virgin olive oil. Again, I don't like too much oil, so I'm just going to put 20 grams in. That's the beauty with the Thermomix, you can amend it how you want with the recipes. 50 grams of corn flour. Corn flour. And a teaspoon of fine salt. I've got 2 half teaspoons in. That's a teaspoon of salt. 1/4 of ground black pepper. And again, another pinch of nutmeg. Okay, and then we're going to put our mixing bowl lid on. And then we're going to do 8 minutes, temperature of 100, for a speed of 4. Okay, so next stage here, let's bring back our lasagna so far. You can see there, and we're going to pour 1/3 of the bechamel sauce. There we go. That's spread around, about 1/3. Okay, and then we put some more lasagna sheets over the top, that spinach layer. And then we're just remaining sauce over that pasta layer. So that's our bechamel sauce made in 8 minutes. Nice and easy, not standing over that hob watching that it doesn't burn. That milk, all just done for you. Go and get the milk out. There you go, just get that good spread around. So it covers all that pasta. So using that spatula as well there. And then next we're just going to put that remaining cheese that we have left here, sprinkling it over into that bechamel sauce. Okay, and then next we're going to bake for 30 to 40 minutes in that 180 degrees oven until it's golden. Okay, so we're back in a moment to show you. And there we have, after 30 minutes in the oven, we have golden brown topping and our chicken and spinach lasagna.